I ended up going into like my Nvidia card settings and just like trying to make sure by make sure I mean trying to hit a few button or settings to like confirm, hey, I don't care if you think I should be using CPU for this. Offload it onto my GPU. My GPU is way fucking better. So I'm hoping that stuff smooths out any lingering little bits of questionable shit we had last time. Last time we did that little loop where it seems like my wife, this kid's mom, died, and we like gave her a burning burial thing. And then we walked into the house and stopped. So let's see what the fuck's about to happen here. Oh, there's a whole button prompt. I was like, I remember last time I stopped like where I did in part because I was afraid walking into the house would just like start another cutscene talk.
You lost control.
But no, I had a
trying
moment.
to kill us. It's not like you don't get angry in a fight.
Anger can be a weapon. If you control it, use it. You clearly cannot. When you...
I haven't been sick in a long time. I'm better now.
Fine.
I also like
Come on then.
look forward to finding out
want
what
me
this
to
whole
I
him
want you
being
to
sick
try.
stuff is about.
Ow! What are you...
Try again.
Why are you doing that?
Too slow. Try again.
Cut it out!
Weak. Again. Again.
Stop it!
Again.
Oh,
Your anger. You can get lost in it. The path ahead is difficult. And you, Atreus, are clearly not ready.
maybe the implication about the anger is because that's like the entire thing about Kratos, right? All those early games was just him getting pissed off forever. Thanks for making the fix. I'm hoping it fixed. We'll see.
It's no use hiding anymore. I know who you are.
What's going on? Do you know him?
More importantly, I
His
know
wife
what
mellowed
you
him.
are.
Boy, beneath the floor. Now.
But you told me never to go down there. Who is that?
I do not know.
What's he talking about?
I do not know. Get in.
I also remember zero of the fucking
Tell
buttons
me
for
what
this
I
game,
want to
so
know.
we'll see what the fuck
No
happens
need
here.
for this to get
I can remember how to
bloody.
play the game at all. I remember what buttons attack. That's about it.
I thought you'd be bigger. But you're definitely the one.
I don't know, bud. You
Long way
seem
from
kind of
home,
small to
aren't
me.
you?
What do you want?
Oh, you already know the answer to that.
Whatever it is you seek, I do not have it. You should move on.
And here I thought your kind was supposed to be so enlightened, so much better than us, so much smarter. And yet you hide out here in the woods, like a coward.
Who is you,
I do
stranger?
not want this fight.
I'm pretty sure I do.
Leave my home.
You are going to have to kill me for that to happen.
I warned you.
Finally.
I mean, Kratos, this dude obviously.
You would not listen.
fact that he's saying finally kind of seems like maybe you should not do this still.
Fine. My turn.
Alright, game, what are my buttons again?
Incredibly disappointing. Come on, then.
The stranger.
Point.
That's block. Oh, I do have my axe. Get parried. Oh, that's not dodge. What's my fucking dodge button? Okay, A button. Okay. Just working on getting the controls again, everybody. Don't worry.
Are you even trying?
Feels like I'm gonna use a lot more blocking in this game than, dodging. We got cutscened, it's fine, we're good.
Tell me what I want. Pain stops real simple.
What do you want? You haven't told me shit.
Why are there two beds in
Why do I have a counter button for this? I don't know.
Leave my
The shaky cam of that zoom in where like where it's like someone's holding a camera and running to catch up, but it's wildly not a person to do that was very goofy to me.
Who are you hiding?
Slow and old. You should never have come to Midgard. So, care to try again?
Oh, he's all
You
healed
talk
up.
Too much.
You won't talk?
There's a lot of cutscene-y
Maybe
fight
whoever
here
it is you got stashed in that house with.
when I was sort of expecting more, I don't know, quick time events with the way it's structured here. Alright, we raging.
Who is it? Who are you afraid I'll find? Let's find out.
Hey man, my hands are all flamey. I made mistakes coming here. Oh no. No parries in rage. No blocking at all in rage mode.
For me. What are you hiding?
That's because it's kind of essential to the rest of the story that this happens a certain way. Totally, totally. I just meant that more from a, like, structural point of view. I was expecting it to ask me to, like, do some parries or blocks or hits in some of those cutscenes. looking up here for? We're gonna crush him? Is that what's happening? Oh. I don't think that's gonna work, Kratos. Just given the fact that he punch hard, he's probably big buff boy. Like you. Did it work? Oh, by the time I got here, it was gonna... Okay. Gonna keep looking back this... No, I won't let me, like, walk not towards the camera. Alright. Fine, I won't look behind me, even though I don't think the thing worked.
Leaving so soon?
Would have loved to be looking back that way.
When Odin sent me here, I just needed answers, but you had to act all proud. Throw whatever you have at me. I'll keep coming. That old body will give out. But before I end this, I want you to know one thing. I can't feel any of this.
Okay.
You've seen it with your own eyes. You can't hurt me. Nothing can. This fight is pointless. Your struggle is pointless. It didn't have to be this way.
Uh-huh.
Pathetic! You can't win! I feel nothing! But you feel everything, yet you keep trying. I'm not my brother.
Oh.
You've given me what I wanted.
I sort of thought some of the blood on me was his, but sure.
No. Let's finish this. Can't beat me!
Okay, can't block that. Juggled.
I feel nothing!
I mean, that little health bar on the bottom seems to say that you're feeling something, my guy. Block instead of trying to parry everything. Getting too close to dead. Oh, maybe we got there. Are you gonna quick time event me, game? I mean, those old God of War games were gory. Am I ripping this dude's head off? Is that what's happening here?
Everyone I faced would finally make me feel something, but you can't.
No, just neck break, not like completely tear off. Also, considering the things this dude healed from, do you really think that's enough to kill him?
Was he?
Great question, Kratos.
Did he know my past? How did they find me after all this time?
I mean, you say they.
Faye, what do I do? Our son is not ready to carry your ashes to the top of the mountain. Ah.
The story with puzzles and fighting, okay. You played a little bit of the first God of War. I'm surprised you went back to that, actually. Yeah, the original God of War game, and honestly, the many sequels thereof they were just character action games. That's what they were. They were fairly early on in the 3D character action game, though. I can't remember if... I'm trying to remember, like, was the first Devil May Cry before or after the first God of War? I feel like they might have been near the same time, but there was kind of a surge of that type of game. And I liked that style of game quite a bit.
There was so much. I thought.
Like the Bayonetta games
You're all right.
are in that same home. Even there's at least arguments to be made that like Wo Long and stuff comes from that type of game. Character action game.
Thought I wasn't ready.
You are not. We have no choice now.
But obviously things have
Prove me wrong.
come a long way, we will say, since
Yes,
then.
sir.
Even this game is a pretty big departure, especially considering God of War's roots. Like, God of War's roots... God of War is strange from the roots part because, like...
Mountain. It's gonna be a long trip.
Oh, complete the
Yes.
marked trees.
But an important one.
Whoa. How did this happen?
Two gods were punching each other. When that happens, stuff goes boom. But anyway, when you think back on, like, early God of War, it was a game that was saying kind of like, we want to do character action, but also we want to have the same type of edge, I guess, that the Mortal Kombat games were playing in back in the day. You know, like hyper-violence. That was the thing that they thought was cool and edgy, I guess, about what they could do with God of War. And say what you will, it worked. God of War had a lot of big fans.
Who was he?
I do not know.
What did he want with us? We're nobodies.
People obviously loved the
You kill him?
series.
I did what had to be done.
Okay, vault is B. I find it so weird that my, like, vault up button and my dodge button are different buttons. My brain really wants them to be the same button. Okay, I cannot go that way. Hey, Odysseia. Odysseia, yes, said it right. My brain was like, wait a minute, you changed your name. You changed it so long ago. I'm glad I didn't mess it up. Some Data Boy, yes. We're playing Data Boy because good friend of mine, Bogue Time. This is one of their favorite games of the last 5 years. So they purchased it for me, As I think it was either Christmas or birthday, I can't remember which.
Could have died.
Um,
Never leave me alone again. All right?
All right.
Alright, kiddo. You still haven't played this yet? The very early stuff I've done so far has been perfectly enjoyable. Are you coming, kid? There we go. You played it and we haven't? Well, okay. In my defense,
You've had to kill people before, haven't you?
yes,
used
many
to it.
people.
We do what we must to survive.
In my
Animals are
defense, a lot of
Draugr,
PlayStation first
supposed to be
party,
dead. But people,
it has never been
They're
something
trying
I
to
get a
survive,
lot
too.
of time
Close
with
your heart
because
to it.
I've actually
Unhurt your
never
feelings
owned a
attacked by all
PlayStation of
living
any
creatures.
kind.
Close your heart to their desperation.
Not once have I personally owned any.
Do not allow yourself to feel for them. They will not feel for you.
Which just means that the first party content is not something I've done a lot of. Like I played what are first party Sony games I've actually played? I've played through Uncharted 2.
has this been here all this time?
I played through some of the like early Crash Bandicoots at like a friend's house. Like Crash Bandicoot 2 or 3 maybe. I never played
don't you want
through
me
the
up there?
original God of War, but I did play a bunch of it. At least the first like 2 main worlds or whatever you want to call them. Of the original God of War. But yeah, Sony first party has just never been something I get a lot of. You had to wait for it to go to PC and then wait for major sales. Yeah, I only have this because a buddy bought it for me. I feel like I wanted that to fall down and then I lock it or something. Did I miss a chain somewhere? Oh, he's gonna do it for me.
Okay, nowhere to go from here, except across this bridge.
Yeah. That don't do nothing. Can I break the chain, maybe? No. What are my eyes not seeing? What are we missing? I need to knock down the bridge somehow, right? Not crazy? Freezing it doesn't do shit. I don't have, like, other stuff to do. What was the button to make the kid do things? Kid, go touch that for me. Caustic bought it for you? Hell yeah. This is like 100% the thing I need to deal with, but I don't... My eye's broken? Like, oh. Yes, my eyes are broken. It's right fucking here. Okay.
Think you can lower it from there?
Yes.
Go.
Made it!
Press X to drop the chain.
Good idea!
Boy,
Yes, sir.
Alright. Well, now I can feel a little less dumb.
An offering cask? Mother said Odin's disciples fill them with gifts and hang them where thieves can't reach them. That one's really old.
foolish.
What is? Worshipping the gods?
The gods care nothing for them. Men should not pray to monsters.
Wait! How are you gonna get across now?
The chain? Oh, I see what he was... God dang it. Mistakes were made. Here I was trying to collect everything. So how was everybody's week anyway? Apparently Ragnarok is infuriating when it comes to puzzles. Are you speaking about the... Feel like I heard characters just like giving you the answers to puzzles too quickly or something? And that being the infuriating part. You walk into a room, you look at the puzzle, and someone's like, maybe you should do this. I remember hearing about that too. That is super not the right button to press. My brain is going to take some real time to readjust. I've been playing a fair amount of Hi-Fi Rush this week, off stream. In part because I just was like, I feel like I should play something new. But also because that game has a lot of like soundtrack stuff going on. Looks like I can go
Father?
up there.
Will we see others on the road?
Why would I want to go up from there?
Friendly?
No.
They'll try and rob
So
us?
you can just
Possibly.
jump over from either side. Weird.
Yes.
Oh.
But that game has a bunch of music in it that's like licensed music. And so I was kind of like, well, not that I don't think the game would be enjoyable with their streamer-friendly music or whatever, but I sort of just wanted to get the intended experience, I guess. Hi-Fi Rush was rad. I had a really good time with it. I beat it like this afternoon or last night or something.
All this time. There's been a protection stave around our entire
And I guess like spoilers, when you beat it, there's
The stave's
a
broken.
reason to go back and replay levels in some fashion.
Did you
There's
cut
like a
those
little
down?
bit of post-game stuff to do in it.
She
So I
had
definitely
no
played a little
issues
post-game
with
today. I
fire.
just can't remember if I beat the game last night,
Why change
quote
that?
unquote, or if I beat it today. But it was a lot of fun. It's not super long, doesn't overstay its welcome. The like rhythm stuff in that game is really cool.
Looking back now.
It like fits surprisingly well and doesn't punish you for not having perfect rhythm, you know? It just benefits you for doing good. Is that where we're going, kid? Is that why you keep looking over at that mountain? Maybe I should have been paying attention. Instead of just punching everything. Boop, boop, boop.
So, how long will it take to get to the mountain?
I do not know.
They had to
Before
deal with their
Winter Falls?
playtest players
not
getting
know.
confused.
Okay.
Yeah. I understand why they would put the, like,
Wait for my mark.
hint system, I guess, into it.
Are we going
But
to
it feels like they probably just overcorrected a little too hard.
Not yet!
Crunch, crunch, crunch.
Brother, right side!
There were too many of y'all.
Boy, focus.
Threat indicator. Okay. Gold means nearby. A little arrow around me. Red means attack incoming. Purple is... Having purple and red seems... Oh, there's quick turn. That's good to know. Purple and red seem too similar. I would have expected them to differentiate those better.
Kinda scary sometimes.
Oh. I guess that was projectile. Oh, I can rage out. Let's do it. Oh my god. These punches do a lot of damage this way, huh? Oh, there.
Almost ready.
Got all of them?
How was that?
Okay.
Did I help?
If you want to help, distract them. Whoever is not my focus should be yours, but only when safe to do so.
I can do that. Look there.
A dead person. Nocturne can be remapped, huh? That's alright, I'll leave it. I'll let y'all
Here. Boy,
give me the
There's a Yetnar
default
set on my head.
controls.
Yetnar,
Giants.
you can read the writing.
Some. Just the language his mother knew. But they're all sort of connected, so sometimes I can feel my way through stuff I shouldn't know. You know?
Yeah, I know, kid. Oh wait, that's a climb. That's probably where I'm supposed to go then. Are there any collectibles over here? There were! Crunch. Just health, boo. Alright, moving on.